Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyen. And if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, 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 everyone. So glad that you can join me. I'm going to wait until an audience build up. There's a lot of crazy energy going on in the atmosphere right now because of the planet alignments. Thank God we're out of the retrograde for now, right? We're glad that we're all past that. So, with that being said, we're going to talk about this open portal 1111. And I'm going to break it down for you. But before I do so, I am going to wait for an audience to build up. Yes, I am. Welcome for those of you that have already joined me. Please do not forget to smash that like button. It is certainly appreciated. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm excited, you guys. You guys excited? This is like a really good time for us, especially those in a collective, right? We can manifest super duper big time. Why we have this portal open. And welcome, Divine Film. Welcome, beautiful Tammy and Tanya. All my beautiful goddesses on here. How's your evening? Hope it's going well. Hope I can make it go better. Hope I can contribute to some of that, right? So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, you guys, I have honestly, shame on me, I haven't been out of this for so long that today I was doing rituals and something was like, why every time you sit down and you're about to do a ritual, Dr. Diane, you say you're gonna make some more dragon spray, your dragon clearing spray, and you don't make any. And you guys, honestly, this dragon spray draws me so much money. I have not had the time to make it, but today I made myself sit down and make it. And I'm spraying it now. And it's also good for clearing out negativity, but it does draw money. It does draw a lot of money. Anybody that ever buys this spray, I get nothing but good reports on this spray. Good to know. I'm so happy that you're okay, Divine Femme. Welcome, Goddess Divinity T. Namaste, beautiful. All right, you guys, I am doing the 3-card pulls and the 6-card pull with the exception that if you do the 6 cards, I'll do a pendulum yes or no question for you. It has to be a yes and no question, okay? The pendulum does not know how to speak. It either does yes or no. So just want to let you know that I'm doing that. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link here. Welcome for all of you that have joined me. Thank you so much for those of you that have already pressed the like button. That's part of your good karma, right? That good karma can come back in a lot of ways, you guys, even monetarily. The universe gets a chance to decide how, when we do something that's a good deed, how we're going to be rewarded with that. But let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this deck. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to call in some help. Hey, KJ. I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest, which is Yahweh, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. And so it is Divinity T. It is $25 for the 6 cards plus the yes or no pendulum. Actually, you know what? I'm about to unbox a gift I got. The gift is unknown, but I'm about to unbox it because I'm included in with your cards that I pull. It's the Yogic Path I've been having this deck for months. It's just been sitting here unwrapped, and I'm so sorry for whoever bought this for me. You wanted to remain anonymous. I'm so sorry that I kept it boxed, but I tell you what, and this is the God's honest truth. I have a bench at the edge of my bed that I get dressed on. It's been laying on my bench like for the last 3 months, staring at me. And so today I really feel like we're tapping into our psychic abilities, collectively speaking. And I've been hearing the color blue for the third eye, and it just basically reminds me of the lapis lazuli stone that is also a blue stone, right? It reminds me of that song by Chris Brown, Indigo. Level to me, baby, open my third eye. And I really think that's what it's all about. I really think it's about us opening up our third eye, where he says, "That's my baby. She's woke. She's my little cheat code. When I'm with her, we grow. I found my light. And in that way that she glow. Now wherever I go, I look around and the color's so bright." It reminds me of divine masculines and how they are feeling now that they're awakening. And divine feminines, you guys, you're responsible for that. You're responsible for this grand awakening. Well, hell, now I know why it's been sitting at the edge of my bed, because this thing is hard to get out. I must have cyclically knew that. Whew. Oh my God. What in the hell? I hope I don't tear it trying to get it out. Okay, looks like it's coming. Just have to take a little bit of patience for me. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, this is beautiful. I love the colors. I have to say, you guys are some very good gift givers. If I don't say so myself, I have gotten the best gifts from you guys. Thank you so very much. All right, Divinity. No problemo. Yes, I love that song too. And it was so crazy. When I was dating Tolu, he sent it to me. I already got your payment. Divinity, you're the first person to make the payment, and then Divine Femme, I got you. I got both of y'all. It comes in its own little cherished box. Beautiful. Oh my God. Look at these cards. OMG. Now, I might have to look some of these meanings up. This is a new deck, you guys. I have not, as you can see, I unboxed it in front of you. I have not touched this deck. Have not even got a chance to, do any personal readings myself. So if I need to stop and look up what it means, don't mind me. I just like to know, as a tarot reader, I'm not one of those readers that just kind of get my own interpretation off of new decks and just go. I like to know the original meaning, even though I'm channeling my own thing. It's good to know sometimes what something means, the original meaning, because sometimes that could be the exact message you need to hear. And I really feel like a lot of readers that don't do that take away from the message. And I don't want to do that to any of my clients or my followers. So that's why I choose to read it when I am with you and it's an original meaning that I don't know. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle these cards real quick. Then we'll get right into this. We'll start with Divinity Tea. Yes. All right. So when I have new decks, you guys, I at least shuffle my decks at least 10 times. I don't know. I just like the number 10. 10 stands for completion. So it just feels right to me because, when they're new, they haven't been used before, and it gives it a chance to pick up, my energy, gives me a chance to pick up, the energy of the deck, so forth and so on. I just feel more spiritually connected when I'm touching them before I actually read from them. You can do whatever you want to do, but for me, it just seems like it's more thorough. And it helps also when I'm shuffling during the reading too, so they're not sticking together as much. So 10 just kind of breaks up monotony with the cards with me. I got so much that I want to get into, but I'm gonna wait until after I do the readings first because I want to talk to you guys why 11 is so significant. It's a double open portal, by the way. If you're catching on, November the 11th and 2020 in numerology is 1111. So you got two open portals, right? And I'm gonna break it down for you. You guys know I love teaching, I love educating, and it's so much more significant when you know what something actually means, as opposed to knowing that it has something to do with you, but you don't know in what context, right? Well, I know I'm a spiritual being, I know I'm a divine feminine or a divine masculine, but I really don't know how that portrays in my life. Well, when you know better, you do better, right? And with that door being open, you have to really watch what you think, what you say, what you think about, what you bring about, because that stuff manifests like lickety split. Okay. When you see November the 11th and even coming to, upon it, not even the actual day, that means manifestation is lit. It is on lit. It is on fire. So you just really, I recommend watch what you're thinking because you guys are already super manifestors as it is, and you will manifest that reality like boom, right? So fast that it'll make your head spin. Seriously. And that's the reason why I really feel like Spirit put it on my heart to do this video. Because I wasn't going to come on live. I really was going to just take me a nap and just kind of sleep off the day because I've been working all day. But here I am with you lovely people. And I don't regret it, not one iota. Okay, so we got one more shuffle, you guys. Thank you for your patience. I just want to be thorough when I'm doing readings. I don't just go into doing readings with new decks just because they're new. That's even also more of the reason why you should clear and clean your decks. Okay, so let me go ahead and clear it with the white and golden light, you guys. All right, as I'm shuffling through it. All right, so let's go ahead and pull for divinity. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards from out of here for you. We already have your first card, which is karma. This is your first card. Well, it's obvious that you got some karma coming back to you. We all have karma, right? Karma is basically an energetic signature that we come in with when we incarnate, good, bad, right or wrong, or indifferent. And so your karma is coming back to you. And for whatever reason, I think I just skipped a page or something. No. Okay, so this is not in alphabetical order. I'm going to only pull one of these cards just because they're not in alphabetical order, and I think you have to look them up according to like different categories. Like you got spirituality, you got chakras, which I know it doesn't fall in between that. Let me go in the beginning of the book. I got it, y'all. I got it. Spirit told me to use this book, so I'm trusting the Spirit told me to use this book for a reason, for a very good reason, right? Karma. All right, so I got you from page 23. I am almost there, and it's under spirituality. All right, the sum of one's actions. So you got it in the upright position. And so this is positive karma, divinity. You have done a lot of good on this planet, and the universe is rewarding you in her face. Life feels a little easier, a little more colorful, a little more beautiful than what it has been in times past. You're walking on the path toward Dharma, which creates the greatest karma one can ever experience in their lifetime. By saying yes to the purpose of your soul, you are saying yes to the greater power of the universe. Continue devoting your life to service of spirit, and life will continue to unfold its wonders upon you. Woo, honey child. That is great. Okay. Well, I guess I feel comfortable pulling more cards because I got my little cheat code here with a glossary at the so I can see what page I need to go to in order for me to, read the card. So we're good. Let's go ahead and pull you another card from here. I love this deck already. Hey. All right. So you got two cards that came out, so we're just going to go ahead and keep these two. We're going to start with this first one. All right, so you got Manipura. That is the sacral chakra. Now let's see where it is here, and then I'll go ahead and read the meaning. All right, I found it. So this may be a chakra that needs to be balanced for you. I stand corrected. It is the solar plexus. And since it's in an upright position, you have come to a place where you know exactly who you are. Gone are the days of confusion and blurred lines between your truth and the expectation of others. You have grounded into an essence and built a foundation of your empowered self. You have let go of all of the friendships and the personal relationships that were no longer serving you to get to where you are today. And it was all worth it. Now it is your time to really go after what you want in life. What do you care about the most? What lights up your soul? How do you want to serve? Meditate on these questions and take action on what comes up. So again, this is basically the universe applauding you and telling you that that chakra is one balanced chakra because it helped you to overcome some people, places, and things and circumstances that no longer served you. It may have been hard at the time when you let go of those things, but now you understand the reason why. Okay. And you're part of that why. You're the reason why because you deserve better. Okay. Your next card is, I hope I'm saying this right. When it gets into the Ayurvedic language and Sanskrit, I am not, even though I go to the Hindu temple, I am not aware of everything. So it looks like it's Pratyahara. Okay. Now I just need to find where the heck that is. All right, found it. I love this deck, y'all. I can't say it enough. So this is 8 stages of yoga, control of the senses. So since you got it in the upright position, recently you've let go of some distractions in your life and everything has upgraded since. You've realized that holding on to things, food, stimulants, or people only keeps you anchored to the physical world. Truth lies in letting go of all that is not for you. The daily coffee, the piece of chocolate, social media addiction, or a need to buy, those were once such a part of your identity but have now diminished. This is the time to go deeper into the Pratyahara and let go of any attachments, even those that are less obvious. Continue to meditate, which draws you immediately into the Pratyahara and illumination, what it is that you are building onto. It is the only way from here that you can listen to the truth within and act accordingly. OMG. I love this freaking deck. Bless the soul that brought me this deck. This deck is amazing. All right, and that is your card. That is being connected to spirit. By you being connected to spirit, it has allowed you to free up a lot in your life that has once held you down. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your last 3 cards that we have here for you, Divinity. All right, Spirit. What are some other things that Divinity needs to focus on during this activation for the open portal? Oh my God. So your luck is changing. You got the clover. The clover deals with good luck. It deals with, reaping the benefits of your harvest. All of the money that you want, all of the love that you want, in every aspect. The clover is like one of the best cards to get out of this deck. It means that your luck is changing for the good. So good for you, honey. Welcome, Nisha. All right. So we also got the child. Okay. So you may have been doing some shadow work. You may have been healing your inner child. And if not, you will be. Okay. You will be self focused. You will be more concerned about yourself because you are a giver by nature and you worry about others. But this activation is going to be more about you, you, and you. And this inner child is going to thank you for that because I feel like you're healing some core wounds and you already know what needs to be done and you're doing it and you're not regretting it. Unapologetic, honey. All right, let's go ahead and get your last card. Hold on. Two cards stuck together, so we're going to do this again. Spirit, give us our last card for divinity. Ooh, fish. So this is basically when I look at this card, this is like being a fresh fish out of water. You are entering into some new territory. You're entering into the unknown and it's very deep spiritually. I feel like you're more spiritually connected now than any other time in your life. And you love this place. It took you a lot to get here. You had to swim in some deep water to get to where you are. But rest assured, fish also represents fertility as well. So there may be something that is fertile that you're trying to birth in your life, something new. Yeah, and fish also deals with intelligence. It's really one of my favorite sea creatures. I even named my daughter Fish. Her middle name is Pace. In Spanish, Pace is fish because fish deals with the mind, it deals with intelligence, and she's definitely intelligent. So, congratulations for using your intellect because it has gotten you far. And that does come to the concluding of your reading, Divinity T. Hola, Goddess Yolanda. Hello. All right. So, what is your question, Divinity T? Let me know. If you put it in PayPal for some reason, I have not been getting those questions. They do not come through, and I don't know why. It's crazy as shit. But if you want to put your question here for the pendulum, I will be more than happy to answer that yes or no question for you. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead for the sake of time. I'm going to move on. All right. Okay. Thank you. That's good to know. So I'm going to go ahead and move on while you post it there and I'll come back to you. Okay. My pendulum is right here. Let me get it. I should have got that out. There. Come on. I know I was doing this. All right. Divine Femme, are you ready, baby? I'm about to get to you. And if you can do me a favor and drop your question here in the comment section, that will be greatly appreciated. Then that way I can do yours while I'm doing your reading, and then I'll come back to divinity. All right, for those of you that have just joined, please smash the button. Spread that good karma, baby. And if you would like to do 3 cards or 6 card pulls, guess what? The link is down below. All right, good question, Divine Femme. Let me go ahead and get into your read, and then we'll answer that question. All right, so we're going to shuffle this deck since I did the reading for Beautiful Divinity. All right, shuffle one more time. All right, when they don't stick, I know it's good to go. All right, Spirit, please give me the first card that I need for Divine Femme around this activation for the open portal for 1111. Okay, so you got the same thing pretty much that Divinity got. All right, that is about you letting go of all the things that no longer serve you, people, places, and things, and that you are pretty much connected to spirit. And because you're connected to spirit, you have all things that are coming to you. All right, I don't even need to read the book for that one since I've already read it. It's just really about you now, putting you first and doing what's right for you and just following your intuition, your inner voice. Not only do we have a little voice that's called intuition, you guys, that we need to be guided by, but we also have our third eye, which is our inner vision. And more often times than not, I only hear people talk about the intuition, what we feel. but not so much of what we see. And the reason why is because not all people are seers, but you're definitely a seer, divine femme. You're definitely someone who is a visionary. You are an oracle. And so that's what that card foretells for me. That's what it reminds me of. And that's what I channeled for you. Let's go ahead and go on to your second card. Welcome, everyone. Those are for the ones that I don't ever get a chance to say anything to. All right. The next one is Yamas. Yamas is your next card. It's two people on here. I'm pretty sure that has some type of significance. Let's see what Yamas mean. I'm gonna learn this deck. You hear me? This deck is bad. Okay, I found Yamas. And it's in the upright position. All right, so this is about universal morality. Your kindness, compassion, and generosity beam to all around you. The ahimsa, compassion, you show and display to all living things does not go unnoticed. Only honesty flows from your lips. You speak words steeped in truth, which is satya. You display honor in your astiya, non-stealing because of your deep sense of prahanachara, which is your control. You focus on what truly matters and have let go of excess belongings, practicing what is called a paragraha or non possessiveness. Oh my God, this is related to your divine masculine and being detached, not trying to control what he does. This is amazing. Continue shielding all that doesn't serve you as you blossom closer to your higher self. So, this is basically your higher self, you and your higher self, bridging the gap and becoming one, allowing your higher self to drop down into your body and not trying to control that. A lot of people don't realize that connecting to your higher self, once you connect and you allow for you and your higher self to bridge as one, your life changes significantly. It doesn't mean that you're not human anymore. Okay. It just means that you're not ruled by your heart. Okay. But you're ruled with your heart, your mind over your heart. You filter your mind through your heart. And so you are truly bringing heaven to earth. And that's what you are doing. And that's what you have done. And that's the reason why that card showed up. Let's go ahead and go on to your next card. That's amazing. You go, girl. You gone with your God self, girl. Connecting with your higher self. That's amazing. And for those of you that don't know, that's the reason why I am called Tyan, because Tyan is my higher self. All right. You got the next card, which is Bud He. Bud He. Let's see what that represents. Oh, yeah. I love a good challenge. I'm going to get this deck down. All right. So I found Buddhi. And I love different stuff, like, different cultures, like spirituality in different cultures. It awakens my senses. It just makes everything make so much sense in my life. So this stands for inner wisdom and intellect in the upright position. All right, wise one, you are now remembering what you were born with, all the answers that you are seeking. You have realized life is not about learning, but rather relearning, letting go of the illusions so we can remember our innate solutions. You have silenced the chattering of the mind to allow the whispers of the soul to speak, and are now beginning to truly read the vast textbooks that exist inside you. This is the time to rewrite your story, authored by the greatest wisdom of your soul, Buddhi. So you are the Buddhi. You have the inner wisdom. There is no wisdom outside of you. You are the record house for all of the books, all of the ancient books, which is known in occult called arcane. You are the one that have arcane knowledge. And I didn't learn about this, you guys, until last year when I was working with my angels, and they were, I was asking them, what books do I need? What books do I need to read? What books do I need to learn in order for me to ascend, in order for me to, be successful in this twin flame journey? And they started laughing at me. And it was like, you've reached a level of being beyond books that have been written by men, but you have arcane knowledge that you can tap into. And so I'm saying the same thing to you. Your angels and your guides are saying that you are at that point where you have access to the libraries of libraries. You can open up those libraries and you can look through those scrolls, and you can look through those books that are celestial books that have been written by angels and ascended masters and beyond this earthly plane. All right, so that's that. Let's go ahead and get to your other three. That's why it's so significant for us to be in our highest vibration so we can get our downloads, because that's a part of our downloads. I got that in a download. When you hear your ears ringing, don't just dismiss that and think that that's nothing, or that the doctor would tell you it's called tinnitus. No, that is you receiving your download codes. All right, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say. What else is coming in for Divine Femme with this open portal that she pay attention to? Okay, so we got mice. Someone's been sneaky. Someone has really, truly been a little sneaky little something. And so your angels and your guides want to let you know that somebody's been sneaking around, and they have been basically watching you. I hear like, cheese, oh God. A rat in a cheese factory. Like, someone has been snooping. Someone's been in your business when they ain't supposed to be in your business, connected to your divine masculine. He's been watching you. He's been asking people. He's been asking around. All right, nosy. Okay, a mice reminds me of being nosy too. You are planted like this tree. You're planted so tall. You're so divinely rooted. And I really feel like this is what is drawing this mice to you. That's what's drawing your divine masculine to you, is because he's like, wait a second, she ain't budged, she ain't folded, she ain't buckled. Under pressure, she's still anchored. Hallelujah. Come on now, Spirit, come through. She's still anchored. She has not drowned. She is still floating above that water, honey. You have still kept your composure despite all of the things that he's probably put you through or try to put you through. All right. So that does conclude your reading. Let's go ahead and get the answer for you. Through the pendulum, will your divine masculine contact you before Thanksgiving? All right. Will divine feminine's divine masculine contact her before Thanksgiving? Oh, wow. Look like he's already been in contact with you on the astral planes. I'm telling you, your divine masculine is very good at the spiritual plane. Okay, so there's your yes. Yes, he will. I feel like your divine masculine is going to be contacting you very soon. That's your answer. All right, let me see if Divinity wrote her answer yet. Would I meet or come into union with my divine love soulmate this year? Okay. Good question, Divinity. I like that question. All right, there's 14 of you guys here. Can you please do me a favor? Half of you only liked. Can you please smash that like button for me? I greatly appreciate you, and it will come back as good karma for you. Trust me. All right. Will Divinity meet her twin flame or her soulmate or divine selection this year? Yes. Yes, you will. The answer is a big fat yes. Okay. Definitely. There's your answer. Okay, let me know how it goes. The pendulum doesn't lie. It's programmed with sources energy. All right, so Let me check my PayPal to see if there's anyone else that have made payment. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. And then I'll go ahead and get into this lovely read energetically for the collective. Um, Hold on, y'all. Because if I have my internet to the house on, it won't work. I got to take that off and then just come with um, my own internet from my phone, from the phone company. Oh, you just logged me out. Okay, no problem. I will log back in. All right, while I'm waiting on that, you guys, let's go ahead and get into what I said I was going to, reiterate for you. Why 11, 11, 11, 11 is so important for you and me. Okay. This is definitely something that you want to take serious because it deals with your manifestation. What you think about, you will bring about more quickly now around this time than any time of the year. Not to mention that we got some crazy energies that are going on right now with this election, okay, with the numbers and all of that. Stop and just kind of like catch your breath and just know your reasons for being and your why. Don't be pulled to what is going on in the world. All right. That these are just distractions. This is the reason why I don't vote. This is part of the reason. Plus, I'm woke. I'm awakened. And anybody to me, and this is not an opinion, this is just a surefire, bona fide fact. Anybody to me that is fully awakened will never vote. If you're still voting, that lets me know you're still asleep because this is the matrix. The government is part of the matrix, and the creators that created this earth to keep us all stuck. What the fuck? What you doing? Come on. You're a sovereign being. You are your own independent ruler and you're co-ruling with God source. So anyhow, anyway, let me get off my soapbox. I just want to say with 2020 being here, we pretty much touch bases on the 1111 and numerology and what that actually means. Okay. The two is like the numeral 11, like the two eyes that you see in the Roman numerals, and those are significant in their own way, which means that it carries both attributes of the number one, okay, which makes it an 11. So let's talk about 1111. 11 is first of all and first most a master number. It's a master number to the higher realms and the higher dimensions. It's a gift of awareness that will deliver cosmic truth, that will encourage humanity along the way. And it's about crystal clear truth, you guys. This crystal clear truth will help you on your spiritual journey and on your spiritual path. And on this particular day, you need to pay very special attention to your subconscious mind and mind your thoughts and your mood too. Mind your moods as well because you want to make sure that you stay in your highest vibrations and look out for those signs and those synchronicities as well. This will be very important for your union. And this is the reason why Spirit told me, come on, Dr. Tyann, go on. You need to get a message out. And here I am, you guys, with all of you beautiful people. You also will receive your download codes that is needed for the integration of your DNA. So more download codes are going to be coming in. Also, what will be showing up is the healing work that we need to do, whether that's the inner work or maybe we need to be grounding. But when we decide to do the grounding, it helps us to be grounded in our relationships. And so when we do have relationships, we form healthy ones. Okay. The twin flame union is one of the biggest gifts that you can ever have for yourself in this world that we live in. Trust me, it is beautiful to be able to have the other part of you share in your life experiences, and to just be able to elevate you and lift you up at times when you feel down, and vice versa. You be that same sounding board for your divine counterpart is priceless. And I can say that it's different from any relationship I ever been in. Like we really truly are each other's support system. And that is what the divine masculines are supposed to do. They are supposed to be our protectors. They are supposed to protect us. We are supposed to feel like they are a safe container for us to reside in and to dwell in. All right. So this is about trusting both your gut and the universe. This is the reason why I decided to work with the blues today with my decks that I'm using. Okay, let me scoot it down so you can see it more clearer. There we go. So I decided to work with the blues today because of, it dealing with the third eye. And we know that truly from the third eye, this is how we feel. This is how we know what we know. And sometimes we don't know how we know it on a physical plane of existence, but we know that internally and spiritually that we know, right? So the sun will be in Scorpio on that day, which means that there could be some emotional outbursts from you or your partner. So that is to be expected. And the moon will be in Virgo, which means that your partner may be reserved at that time and a little bit temperamental. Okay, they may have an attitude around that time. Mercury will also be in Scorpio, which means that there'll be secrecy. You'll be wanting to know why a lot. You'll probably overanalyze a lot, and it's to be expected. So I advise you to go deeper within yourselves and focus on prayer and meditation and connecting with source going forward, okay, until we get into that energy, and then you manifest the shit out of whatever you've been wanting to manifest, just like you did on October the 31st. People were doing their rituals. They were into whatever it is that they wanted to bring into fruition. You do the same thing with this energy on 11/11. Besides, I'm going to tell you, for twin flames, this is more powerful than even the one that we had on Hallows Eve. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. People don't talk about the open portal because most people don't know about it. And so it's something that's foreign to those who do not know. But anyway, anyhow, let me go ahead and get into the reading for the collective. That's a good thing to talk about. First and foremost, divine femme, the first thing that I always recommend to anybody that's wanting to manifest is stay in your highest vibrations. I am going to drop a video link to Doshi. Doshi, I've been listening to him for the last year. And anytime I want to manifest anything, because he got like affirmations that you go to sleep with that are subliminals. Subliminals, you guys. I learned this from my rich friends. Okay. I have a whole movie with millionaires where we talk about how to manifest. And the number one thing the millionaires will tell you, okay, and the one thing that they shared with me is keeping yourself in your highest vibration, because that aligns you to what it is that you want. All right. So keeping yourself first and foremost in the highest vibration will help you to be a fast manifester. Number two, to manifest whatever it is that you want, you may want to write it out. When you write, I don't know what it is about the magnetism of writing something down that you want to manifest, but oh, baby, it is the most powerful manifestation tool to have. So write out what you want and write it in past tense. You say, I'm so happy and grateful and thankful now that my divine masculine and I are in union. That's what I used to write out when me and Tolu was in separation. Or you can say, I'm so happy and grateful now, for those of you that want to manifest large sums of money, that I'm a multimillionaire. But I always put it in the past tense. All right. Like, you act as if you already received it, is number three. Act like whatever it is that you're wanting, whatever it is that you want to manifest, you already received it. You already got it. Thank you, universe. I am so happy and grateful and thankful now that I have. I am so happy and grateful and thankful now that I already have. Thank the universe. Number four, thank the universe already for having received what you have not received yet. Those are the four strongest manifestation tools ever, and I use them on a daily basis, and they work, I swear. There is not really, I'm not trying, not that I'm like blessed more than anybody. I'm not saying that, but there has not been anything that I've wanted that I have not received. Up until now, there is nothing that I have wanted that I have never received, because I believe that I can have anything that I want. I believe that my wants and my desires are the desires of my heart that God promised that He would give to me. I wouldn't have this desire if the universe and God was not going to fulfill it. If God and the universe was not willing to fulfill this desire, it will not be here. I believe those desires are put into us to see if we're going to be hungry enough or ambitious enough to go after what it is that we said that we want. Honestly. All right, let's go on ahead and get into this for the collective. All right, we're going to go ahead and read for the collective. Thank you for those of you that have joined me. I appreciate you. And you guys, my channel is growing back in numbers. My numbers are going up, and I'm so grateful and thankful because you guys are to be commended and you guys contributed to that. Thank you so much. And I'm not going to lie, I did a ritual too to just clear whatever energy that was there that was blocking for the growth. So we got Kappa. Kappa. But it wouldn't work without your consent. So thank you. Anyway, Kappa. Let's see what page that is on. And you guys, I listened to Foster Bay today. And I love listening to him because he is so intelligent. He said that he cannot date a woman who is not spiritual. It is like watching paint dry to him. And it's so true. And he was like, you know what? People are against people that do witchcraft when they don't really understand that all witchcraft is manifestation. And that's so true. That's the way I manifest. Okay. That's the way that, that's a gift. And I'm tapping into that gift. And this is not the first lifetime that I've done this. Okay. This is not the first lifetime that you were called to do whatever it is that God has called you to do. But I'm going to go ahead and find Kappa. Let me give me a drink. I'm thirsty. 1 second. All right. So this is a perfect time to manifest. All right. I thought I already saw where Kappa was. All right. I did. Okay. Found it. So they don't make it too hard to find it in this book, but I just think that it's so much better when things are just in it alphabetically. It's so much easier to find. All right, so we got it in an upright position, and this deals with the earthy dosha, grounding, nurturing, and heavy. Okay, so you are grounded on Earth's energy and carry its subtle calmness, which makes others naturally gravitate toward you. You bring peace, understanding, and comfort to your community and are the shoulder anyone can lean on. You embody and are anchored to her vast life force. You may have created a life or envisioning one that will bring you great contentment and stability, a true home surrounded by people you love. You do not need to search for more. The deepest peace you find is where you are. Just remember never to become too attached to anything, as all is temporary. So, this is just basically letting you know not to become attached. Not to become attached. And you know what? I know that so many people feel that this is cliche, but really, honestly, this is an Eastern philosophy. And we over here in the West, from infancy, have been taught to depend on other people, whether it's depending on schools to educate us, whether it's depending on the government to support us and our well being and our welfare. That's the reason why the government created a welfare system. Okay, we're over here and we're in what is called the United States. Well, because they're wanting to have unity consciousness of the mind, and the mind that they're wanting to have is one mind so they can control our different states of mind. You're not in, the country of California, you're in the state of California, which means that is a mental state, that you're in a physical location that is called California, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it actually even exists at all. But I'm not going to get that deep. I'm not going to, this is like a conversation for another day. But I'm just saying though, We have different levels and we have different states of mind. And that's the point that I'm getting to. And this is the reason why you need to take a possession in your own mind and not let people tell you what you need to do or make you feel less than or make you feel that you're not cool or you're not contributing to society because you didn't elect to vote. Well, I'm not going to elect for anybody that's not being elected. Okay? And I've said this more than once, but when I seen it in the comment section, I shouted because I'm like, this is it. This is exactly right. They don't get elected. They've been selected already. They've been selected already. Your vote is just for you to feel that you've done something and you contributed and you, oh, good doggy, you played your part. Here's your bone. Okay. When 9 times out of 10, they're only going to come in and do some things, and then the other things they're going to allow to fall on the wayside because they're not God. They can't come in and make everything happy. Okay. They can't come in and make everything perfect. So I'm not about to put my vote or cast my vote into a system that has already failed me over and over again. It's like, what Einstein said, if you keep on doing the same things over and over again expecting different results, that's a sign of insanity. And I've looked at people outside of myself continue to go vote and nothing has changed permanently. They've always complained. No matter who they get in office, even with Obama in office, people still complained. So it's just like, why would I waste my time? I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry, I'm not a part of this world, so why would I vote? So let's go on to our next card. Spirit obviously want me to talk about this because I keep talking about it, and really honestly I don't want to, but I keep hearing it, and so I feel like Spirit wants me to talk about it. Let's be real, we are not from here. We're not of this earth. So why are we caring about a dying system? This system is going down. All right. Lolita, Tripura, Sundari. This is her. Lolita. Beautiful card. So let's see, what does this energy bring? Hi, divinely blessed. Hello, goddess. Yes, you can do a 6-card pull. And also one question. It has to be yes or no because I'm doing a pendulum read on that one. So you can do your 6 cards. I dropped the link. And then ask one question that is a yes or no answer. And welcome to the live, beautiful. All right, you guys, let me go ahead and find out what page Lolita is on. And this is so funny because my sister's name is Lolita. Wow. What are the odds? That's really her name. And I have not found anyone with that name. Okay, so Lolita Tripura Sundari, goddess of erotic spirituality. All right, so we have this in the upright position. Move toward that which makes you feel sensual, awake, and alive. In our society, which been taught to repress our divine feminine nature in order to be taken seriously. However, by doing so, we are only operating as half of a whole. Lolita has come to remind you of your inner tantrika energy. I swear to God, that's the first thing that came to my mind was tantric, like tantra or tantric sex. Oh my God. And here it is. So, that which oozes with erotic Shakti life force. It's time to merge your spiritual self with your sexual self, as the two are intrinsically related. Enjoy all things with sensuality, food, conversation, self care, movement. Follow with what feels good, not what makes sense to a patriarchal system. Bring in all aspects of yourself to the table and watch your life blossom. All right, so this is crazy. I just bought like 2 books. I can't recall the name of them. Haven't read them yet, but I just brought 2 books. I brought one for the masculine, one for the feminine. on the dowel and how to basically heal yourself and heal your partner through sexual energy. I started doing some of this, like Kama Sutra and all of that, with my second husband. And honestly, our sex was amazing. And I'm saying this because it was healing. Like, we healed each other. We did certain exercises to, trigger certain things that we wanted, and we manifested together during sex. We used crystals and everything. And I never had a relationship where I used, tools like that. So this can be something that can be explored by yourself. You don't even need a partner, because the book that I got, and maybe I'll mention that on maybe another video outside of this one, the name of those two books, but it basically shows a man how to have 1,000 strokes before he comes. So basically he can have sex for 2 or 3 hours before he release his semen. And then it also teaches him how to satisfy the woman without ever releasing the semen. All right, because the man's semen is his life force, and if he keeps releasing it so much, then eventually what happens? He loses life. And so it shows from the woman's book, and in that one too, in the man, how she can heal him after he ejaculates. How a woman can become very nourishing to a man through her yoni and the juice, from her ejaculation, and how it can heal the man if he takes it in and let it be nourishment for him. So anyway, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of just being open. And if you look at the Eastern culture, whether it's Chinese or whether it's Ayurvedic, or let's just say Hindu, they live for a very long time. And the reason why they live for a very long time is because they know two things: they know how to live, and they know how to die. Somebody put that in the comment section. How to live and how to die. That is how you ascend. Ascension means learning how to live while you're here on this earthly plane, and then learning how to die. And when I say learning how to die, I mean learning how to die in such a way of where you do not come back. You do not get back on that incarnation wheel. So how to live and how to die. Somebody please put that in the comment section, because it's so important. It's so important that you know that not everyone can be a vegan. Okay. Not everyone can eat meat. So this is the reason why I don't push my agenda, how I do my thing, on anyone else, because everybody's bodies is unique to them. Some of us are mankind. Some of us are humanoids. And some of us are part angelic, from the angelic realm, and part human. And then there's a lot of us that are star seeds. There's so many of us that are from various different planets and have different, genetic makeup. On a soul level is what I'm talking about, and even on a biological level and a physical level as well. So that's why you can't join a certain fad or a certain group just because everybody else is doing it, because that may not be your group. That may not be your soul group. And you know what? They may not eat the way that you eat, or may not adjust to the way that you eat, because their DNA will reject it. So you got to do what's best for you. I don't knock anyone who does whatever they do, whether they eat meat, whether they don't want to eat meat, because I realize as a doctor, the geneticists that created us, they created us in very unique ways, and they did not create us all the same. All right. Okay. So, okay, you asked me a question, divinely blessed, but what if it's with the wrong woman? You can only manifest with the right person. You can never manifest with the wrong person unless you have a divine masculine who is very advanced. Now, if you have a divine masculine who is very advanced, they can manifest with anybody. It will not be a thing. All right. But most divine masculines are not awakened to their God self. So that is not Worry. Yes, I know, Divine Femme. When I come back on again, I will let you guys know the name of that book. Seriously, that book is the bomb. Both of those books is one that's for the man and one is for the woman. But I was reading. You know how you read the review, like, oh, shame on you if you only just get the one for the man. You need to get both of them because they are like companions. For real. All right, so let me go ahead and do this read real quick, and I'll go ahead and get to you, Divinely Blessed, so we can get your reading as well. I'm going to do one more card for the collective out of this deck. And our last card is Durga. And I know Durga, but she is a goddess and the Hindu pantheon, which I do. I want to say I'm not a Hinduist, all right? But I do like the culture. And since I've been doing a lot of Hindu practice, it has helped me to release a lot of my karma, and it has also helped me to live a better life. I love what they teach, but I'm not, with the labels. I don't consider myself a Hindu or anything like that. All right, so let's see where Durga is, and then we'll go ahead and get 3 more cards from the other deck, and then we'll get on to the read for Divinely Blessed. All right. Founder. All right, so this is amazing because it's like I know all of these goddesses, I know of them, but I love the way they put how it significantly ties back to you in your personal life. So she is a goddess of inner strength and protection. You are exhibiting great strength in the face of things that would make others, including former versions of yourself, crumble. Durga, the warrior goddess, is with you, carrying her love and arrow, sword, trident, lotus, thunderbolt, Goten, Dickus, and I think that says conch. 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 You are embodying her fierce strength and loving protection. You have overcome major hardships with your willpower and will continue to leap over any challenges that confront you. Call upon Durga. If you call upon Durga Ma whenever you need an extra source of strength or extra ounce of strength, she will be there for you. Amazing. So this is basically like the strength card in tarot. Okay, she's here to give you that strength and that extra oomph that is needed when we're going through our shit shows in life, right? Because we all have them. Some talk about it, some choose not to talk about it, but it doesn't mean that we don't got it or that we don't have them. All right, so the next card is going to be reds or rods. Okay, so this is like the wands. Something is coming in fast manifestation. The rods is about strength. It's about manifestation. This is what this whole reading has been about. The open portal. It's about manifesting and being in the right, energies in order to bring those things into fruition so they can culminate into your life. I spoke about 4 manifestation tips on how you can be a better manifester. You guys can listen to that on the replay, but it's there. And it really does help you to manifest what you want into your current reality fast. All right, so we got ring. Somebody's about to get engaged or married. Someone is about to get a ring on their finger. This is about love. This is about commitment. This is about honor. All right. Thank you so much, Divine Film. Thank you for being here. I'm about to get off too. I got 2 more cards to pull, and then I got the read for Divinely Blessed, and then I'm out. So there is about to be a marriage. I feel like within a year, you're going to be married or you're going to be proposed to. I believe there's 2 groups. One of you are going to be proposed to, and one of you are going to get married within a year. It's happening. Then you have the cross. A lot of you have had a lot of burdens on your shoulder. A lot of you have carried a lot of burdens on your shoulder. Can you do me a favor, Divine Blessed? Can you please put your question, your yes or no question here? Drop it in the comment section for me, please, and thank you. That way, when I get finished with your reading, I can do your answer for you. All right, so there we go for the collective. I'm done with your reading. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Divinely blessed. Let me go ahead and shuffle your cards, and then we'll get into your read for you. For those of you that have just joined me, please do not forget to hit that like button, share this video, get this out here so the message can get out here for those that may not know. All right, we got Diana. I always like to look at the ones that have like double persons on there as relations to our twins within, and also our twins on a without. So within, so without. It definitely has to do with bridging two aspects of ourselves. All right. But for grins and giggles, since this is a new deck, I like to tell you what the meaning is, and that's Diana, right? Let me locate Diana for you, Divine Blessed. All right, found her. All right, since this is upright, this is the meaning for you. Concentration and meditation with the intention to know the truth. All right, so when was the last time you fully become immersed in what you were doing? Diana is when the dancer becomes the dance, the singer becomes the song, the painter becomes the paint, the lover I know. I'm telling you, this is getting deep. We are growing here. All right. So we have Buddha Vanisha Vahi. Buddha Vanisha Vahi. So let's see what that means. First, let me locate where it is in this book. All right, I located it. Cannot wait for this beautiful message. So you have learned that the art of creating space and are experiencing the cosmos that exist inside of you. This comes to you in deep meditation, in profound nature, in oceans, and in silence. Her stillness guides you to enter deeper into the cosmic web of potentials that exist for you in the present moment. Continue making time for whatever things that bring you to the point of total stillness. That is where your true self resides. Know that you are not just part of an earth, but the earth is also a part of you, and you are lovingly held by her presence. So I really feel like this is about a time of infinite possibilities for you. You being more connected and grounded to the earth, and just knowing that there is nothing outside of you that is not a part of you. Like, I really believe that even though this is Hindu, that this is like what Ashe is to most people that are into the Orishas. All right. There's Ashe and everything. So what this is basically saying is that the essence of you is life, and the life of you is in everything. And that is the message. Let's go ahead and get your last card from this deck. Rajas. Okay. So you got the Rajas. That's your card. Let's see what the Rajas mean. Let me locate it for you. I love your reading, by the way, Divinely Blessed. It's just like it's so on time. It's so timely. Okay. We got it located here. All right, so since it's in the upright position, we'll go ahead and read. It means dynamic movement, aggression, and energy. You are in a place of movement, making the most of each day. You are passionate and excited about the task at hand and is pushing the limits of what you believe possible for yourself. Rajas is needed to bring out our desires into action, and you are deep in the development of your developmental phase. You have already achieved many great accomplishments because of your determination, and more awaits in the near future. However, remember to balance action with rest. Otherwise, you will lose sight of your true goal in a pursuit of achieving more. So, this is telling you when you feel sleepy, get you some rest. You need much needed rest because you're doing so much spiritual work that it is exhausting your emotional body, your mind body, and your physical body. We know that you are a spiritual warrior, you are a spiritual goddess, but even the spiritual warrior needs to rest. So that is your message from out of this yogic deck. Let's go ahead and get your other messages here, and then we'll get your question answered if you posted it. Let me see if I can find it. Did you post your question yet? The yes or no? Make sure you post it, honey, so that way I can answer it for you. I love the energy here with everyone that is here. I always, always, always get the best people. Okay. Is the question, but what if it's with the wrong woman? Is that the question? Let me know. Say yes if I'm correct. Please let me know. And if that is, I will get the pendulum out. And we'll go from there. All right. I'm just clearing the energy off this deck for you, love. Welcome for those of you that have just joined. Welcome to Tribe 1111. That's the name of our tribe, y'all. 1111. And then here we go with the open portal. So we got the fish. The fish deals with you knowing intellectually what to do. All right. The fish is very intelligent. It signifies intelligence. I see that my phone is buffering. So I'm going to wait a minute because I want you to be able to get this message. So the fish deals with intelligence. It also deals with you being deeply connected to someone. It's no wonder that this is showing up because you are the water barrier and fish do swim in deep water. Okay, so you're very intellectually sound. You're very smart, very intelligent. And this is what this card represents. All right, so now we have dog. This is in reference to your divine counterpart. This lets me know that you have a person that is very loyal to you. Okay. They're trying to be the best that they can be in their nature of who they are. Dog represents loyalty and commitment. So you will have loyalty and commitment out of this relationship. And let's go ahead and get your last card. Oh my God. So you got the Rider. Oh, wow, that's deep. You got the Rider. So someone is coming towards you, and we already know who that is. This is your divine counterpart. They are riding towards you. This is like the Chariot card, all right? So they're moving forward with confidence, knowing that, you know, you are who they want. And so now you just have to share that same confidence that this is certain. This person is coming towards you with surety and, you know, that this person is who you need and want in your life, and you manifested this. You manifested this. So let's go ahead. Trying to figure out what you're trying to relate to me, honey. What's wrong? Is the question wrong? Do you need to change the question? If so, I'll wait for you to do that. No problem. Let me know because after I answer your question, I need to take a nap because I need to do rituals. I've been doing the best that I can to honor myself as well, you guys, because when I do rituals all day, it takes my energy. My husband called me earlier today and he was like, "Baby, you look so damn tired." I said, "Because I am." This time, looks are not deceiving. Okay. What I look like is what I feel like. Divinely blessed, did you have the question that you want the yes or no to? I can always answer it after the live too, because we always have contact usually outside of the YouTube platform. So if you don't have it now, just message me what your yes or no is, and I'll answer it for you. No big deal, but I gotta get off of here because I gotta go to sleep. I'm tired. For those of you that are here, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you holding love and life in space. I couldn't do it without you. All of you make everything that I do very possible, and I really appreciate your contribution. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this live up. And that's that, y'all. Namaste. Funny thing is, it's not letting me end it. I don't know what's going on, but it will not let me end my life. Stupid technology. Really? I've had this happen before. This is crazy.